Oh my gosh, Whittle Blue Bowie, you are way too kind. AMN Maddie, thank you so much as well. Everybody, the ad should be over. Welcome on back. And I do appreciate everybody who is supporting this channel. I do want to say, though, if you find yourself not able to financially, or that you are spending too much, Bowie, I'm looking at you. You don't have to, okay? Honestly, just having people here and having fun is definitely worthwhile, but it is appreciated for those who are kind. Thank you so much. Now let's go ahead and do the final game reveal of the day. Please welcome on in our GM. We've had him once before, relatively new GM, but awesome to have here. Zvain Close. Zvain. Hello there.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good to be here. Ready
Good.
to inflict some pain.
Yeah, I took a look at this game. I don't think I recognize it.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect a lot of people to do. I'm fairly certain it's a European-only game.
Oh, yeah. Let's just say European-only games are a little bit notorious for not being the best out there.
I think that's fair, yeah.
So what game do we have?
The game we have for today is Iznogoud for the PlayStation 1.
Iznogoud. Oh,
Iznogoud.
Yeah, Iznogoud.
Name.
Unfortunately, the name might actually be describing the game and not the main character, who appears to be a pirate.
Not so much a pirate, I don't think. It's
What?
based on a comic series, a French one, I do believe, from the same creator of the Asterix comic series.
You know what? Asterix actually had some really good European-only platformers, so they can be done. They can be done. I fully recommend if people haven't checked those out for like Super Nintendo and Game Boy Color and such. They're actually pretty fun.
Yeah, there are some for sure.
Yeah, I'd say that this doesn't sound the most hopeful.
No, I would call this maybe the ugly stepchild of the Asterix games.
Oh no.
And yeah, this is a little bit of a birthday present to myself. It's my birthday, in fact.
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much.
So yeah, did you play this when you were young then?
I did. I didn't own it myself, but I had it at a friend had it at his house. So we tried to make it through this game, but honestly, I don't think we made it through the first level even as kids. So yeah, I sort of found the game later on. I had like weird dreams about this forgotten game that plagued me as a child. Here it is.
Yeah, I'm really excited then. And yeah, chat is wishing you happy birthday. Thank you so much, chat, for sharing the love there. It's always exciting that, you know, they're a lot of us are friends around here, and even if, you know, we're not super tight friends, everybody, it still is a lot of fun to have everybody around. So thank you for being kind and showing love to our GMs. I do want to give a thank you as well to all the various volunteers who help out, because we have help with the Twitter. Thank you so much. I believe it's Crazy Sunshine who helps with that. The mods in chat who help keep things rolling and civil around here. Thank you as well, especially to Kate, who has done a lot to make the marathon run smoothly, and Corndan, who recently put together the race bot.
The race bot?
Yeah, we have.
I haven't heard of this.
It does a countdown for us, and
oh yeah, that's amazing. That's a good one.
Yeah, seriously, thank you to everybody who has helped out here. We couldn't do it without you.
I will also give a shout out to Corndan helping me setting up this match where my technical knowledge lacks. He is a superstar.
Oh yeah, BizHawk used to be our go-to. We moved to RetroArch since it supports a lot more games out there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, I'm setting my streams together here in a nice way.
Okay, so I have verified that Reek Reed does have the game in the right location. Hopefully they can just like tab away from it later on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he only apparently has one monitor. Yeah, so
Yep.
it'll probably be fine as when we start.
Yep, it should be fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. They are already. So, what does chat need to spam for?
Bombs is a good thing. Coins is also appropriate. Pain, I don't know.
Pain?
I can't think,
Okay.
think of much else.
Oh, nukes? Okay, that's pretty good.
Nukes is a good one, yeah.
So spam your emotes, everybody. Spam, spam, spam. And as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer.
Yeah.
Bombs and money and explosions and more bombs and...
Be ready for the music, though.
Uh-oh. Huh. I'm gonna have to do a little recapturing, but that's fine. That's how life goes.
So yeah, this is Iznogoud. PlayStation 1 platformer. And it's a lot to take in, I would expect.
Yeah, I'd say that this is
before.
kind of exciting.
Exciting is a nice word for this game.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot happening right now, but honestly, it does look like a PlayStation 1 era platformer, although there weren't a whole lot of side-scrolling platformers for the PlayStation.
Yeah, there wasn't, and this game's got this like weird mixture of 3D models and 2D animation, and just a whole bunch of mismatch, I feel like, with the graphics. But there's a certain charm to that.
I would agree. I would agree. Okay, so what are they trying to do?
Yeah, that's a very good question. In general, this game is a fairly standard platformer, like you're trying to get from point A to point B, often with a boss at the end of the stage.
Okay.
The first level is kind of nice in informing you that there will be some obstacles, because as we can see on Lethargic Scientist's screen right now, they're standing next to a grate, can't get through. They need to find a on-off switch that's hidden on the top right of the level.
Okay.
They need to switch that on to be able to remove the grate and find the boss inside or pass the gate.
Yeah, I gotcha. This is... Oh my gosh, the sound effects are very special. Everything just sounds like they got the sound effects for free. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's exactly my thinking as well. There's certainly...
This isn't as visually jarring as, like, King Fu or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez. So we have a lot of votes coming in. It looks like we actually have a lot of new players here. Polk is an old school, has played a lot in Kuso6rande, but I think the other three are new.
That might actually be true.
Lethargic Scientist sounds fairly familiar, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, you are correct. Lethargic Scientist played last year as well.
Okay, gotcha. Last year and the year before. Okay, so I'm trying to find out a little bit more information about this game because you play Iznogoud. He's the Grand Vizier to the Caliph of Baghdad. Oh, okay, so you're Jafar, essentially. It's true.
Not too far off, I wouldn't say, yeah.
That's exactly the plot of Aladdin, except you're playing Jafar. Yeah.
Thinking of it, yeah. You're playing as Jafar in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Shorter Jafar, but nonetheless.
And you're supposed to be evil, considering that your name is Iznogoud.
Iznogoud, yes.
Iznogoud.
That is in fact the plot of both the comic strip and the TV series. Iznogoud wants to become like the Caliph, but he cannot. It's
apparently his
stuff,
catchphrase is, I want to be Caliph instead of the Caliph.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means,
is,
but yeah.
right.
Oh, he is the Caliph, but he wants to overthrow... What? I don't understand. Okay.
He is the Grand Vizier. Wants to overthrow the Caliph. That's my childhood understanding.
Yeah, but isn't he the Caliph? Oh no, he's Grand Vizier.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Oh, I get it. I think it's dumb. It's a dumb other language joke, okay? Doesn't really translate well. In my opinion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this game is a little bit brutal, and I love when people like in chat who have been part of previous games are like, yeah, I'm glad I got my game and not this. I don't know.
That's
like,
fair.
I feel like I would still enjoy this to some degree. It seems like the controls are kind of maybe okay. Like, just trying to figure out where to go, that's what is difficult here. And Mitharivia has is at the first switch. How do you flip it? There we go.
Yeah, you just jump and flip the switch. And there we go. We actually do have Rikri is at the first boss.
Ah, and Polk is there as well.
Very nice. I expect it to take some time for them to get used to the controllers as well, because the bindings for like where you jump and whatnot, they're kind of non-standard, so to speak.
Okay.
I think you run with the cross button on the PlayStation controller, the bottommost one, and you jump with the leftmost one. It's kind of reversed from what a lot of people are used to, I think.
Yeah. I'm looking, by the way, the company was in France, Microids, and they ended up being acquired by Ubisoft later on. But yeah, this group it ended up later on working on what am I even saying? They worked on the latest release of Another World in 2010, worked on Beyond Atlantis, but for older games around this time, you know, we had Nicky Boom. They made Nicky Boom. Oh, that's not a good game. I don't like Nicky Boom. Yeah, that's probably the biggest Kuso6rande game that I see on their list here. Oh. Yeah.
So, just a short while ago, as they passed the first level, something fairly important happened. There's some finesse to this game. You can clear... When a level starts, the game presents you with a coin goal. I think for the first level it's 60 coins.
Okay.
Not entirely sure. But you can finish a level without reaching this coin goal. It's fine, you can do it anyway. But what ends up happening is if you do not reach the coin goal and get a game over, you have to start over from the level that you got a coin goal completed last.
Okay. So did you tell them this?
I did. I felt like that's a nice thing for them to know.
Yeah, I think that is very helpful for them to know that.
And they are now on the second stage, and I'll tell you, the second stage, I expect the players to be stuck here for a while.
Okay, why so? Is it just not very clear where you're supposed to go?
If you look at Paul Kitsune's screen right now, you'll get a fair sense of why. There's just a whole lot of awful platforming right there. And the time limit to actually get through the stage is really short. Like, you actually have to be almost sprinting throughout to have a fair shot.
Holy cow. Yeah, only 100 seconds, and they're basically seconds, you know, not longer, not shorter. Just spot on there. That's a little bit cruel this early on in the game.
It is, but I will say, I expect that if they do finish this level, the levels thereafter aren't as bad. Like, we've got a huge spike here, the second level.
Yeah.
That's what I think anyway. We'll see how it all develops.
So, everybody was wondering a little bit about the graphics in this because it looks nuts. The lead artist, okay, this is the person who was in charge of the graphics for this game, also did the 3D graphics for Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, released in 2020. Disney, Pixar, Cars, Fast as Lightning, worked on the Despicable Me, Minion Rush 3D designs, Dungeon Hunter 4, Amazing Spider-Man in 2012, Dark Knight Rises in 2012. Yeah, they have done a lot of graphics.
That is surprising. But
yeah, this was the third game that they worked on.
Third game, all right.
Yeah, so kudos to them.
Paul Kitsune just avoided a big old trap right there. As you're jumping between these water mines, and there's a lot of leaps of faith in this particular level, and you know the traditional rule of coin platforming. The coins usually lead the way where you're heading, like especially if you have to do leaps of faith.
Oh yeah.
But not in this game. Absolutely not. Do not trust the coins. They will fool you. You will die. It actually happened to Miva like a minute ago. Watching their stream, we're a little bit upset about that one, and that's fair. Oh yeah, only because we fell for it last time. Yeah.
Who did the audio for this? Sorry, like the sound is just so bizarre to me. It's weird.
But yeah, absolutely. If you can find anything, I'm also super curious.
I'm working. Oh, Knockin' Boots Productions. What? I don't think that name is even legal in the U.S. Like, oh my gosh. Well, that's the name of the company that did the audio for this. Let me see what they even are. Knockin' Boots Production. Yeah. Okay, the person who created that company, Dmitry Bodyansky, also worked on, it looks like Outcast 1.1, Outcast Second Contact. Worked on Empire of the Ants. I don't know what that is. It sounds scary. Yeah, Neverwinter Nights. Worked on some of the localization for that. There we go. Biggest name there.
Time runs out for Paul Kitsune.
Yeah, that's kind of understandable. Welcome to this game.
Yeah, it's a stressful level.
I like the guy hoarding all the gold there. He's like, yeah, just standing here, got the gold. What does the number say in front of the guy who has the gold. Is that how many coins you need in order to get?
Exactly. That's the coin goal for the level. So if you want to like have a checkpoint and safety for game overs, you want to reach that point.
The difficulty, though, is that, you know, with the strict time limit, it's going to be a lot of work to actually get 80 coins and get to the end.
Exactly. Definitely. And it also further complicates because you use the coins as weapons. You throw the coins. Along with bombs and dynamite. But
you throw the... No. I thought I saw him throwing pies, but I guess it was coins.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so I see that, you know, you have the number of lives at the top left and also the amount of health under that. It looks like beans, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can take 6 hits, I think, because they change color before disappearing.
Are those beans?
Well, sure. They look like beans to me.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Polk is doing good progress, but Oh, they might actually finish it.
Oh, lethargic scientist doing a little dance. Yeah, guys, like, nope, not enough money for me.
We're not even a quarter into the match, and Polk has already beaten the second stage. I'm very
nice.
impressed. Very impressed. And also hit the coin limit, I think. Yes, absolutely. Very well. Absolutely in the lead right now.
Oh, the thing, like, I'm taking a look at some of the ratings here. You know, people obviously rated this game as bad, but also as difficult. And I tend to sort of agree just based off of what we've seen with level 2 being having such a strict time limit. Honestly, there's really no reason to have that strict of a time limit for an exploration game.
Absolutely, and it's also my fault because I forced them to play on the hardest difficulty. So,
yeah, Polk is dropping a lot of frames. I'll refresh all of the streams in just 1 second. It's fine.
As far as I know, the difficulty, the only thing that it really changes is the time you have in each stage. And, oh, sorry, yeah, also the coin goal increases slightly.
So what difficulty did you give them?
The hardest one. Because I'm nice like that.
You're so kind. Well, it's your birthday. You can...
Yeah, exactly. It's a little gift to myself.
Let's see what Greed does, because, you know, the time. And into the soup. That is unfortunate, but that's how the game goes.
Very easily happened, and we've got Lethargic Scientist timing out once more.
Oh my gosh, that hourglass really looks like it belongs in a bowling alley.
On one of those little screens?
Yeah, just like one of the silly screens, and it would say, gutter ball. Wow. So we are on level 3 with Polk. The other players are on level 2 in general.
Yes.
You know, I think Lethargic Scientist might be back to level 1. I'm not 100% sure because everything is a visual mess. But yeah, there are 13 levels.
13 levels? Yeah. I think I personally played through maybe...
So chat pointed out this music. It is a 1 second loop, and it actually stops audio between every second. And let me just say, I haven't heard very many 1 second loop songs, but I would say this is probably the worst of any that I've heard.
To be completely honest, I'm not entirely sure whether it's intentional or not.
Well, we might hear again in the future.
Yeah, it might be a like an emulation error actually, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, we'll have to see if Polk Kitsune goes back to that level or not.
Can you hear this, bro?
Yep, we've just got the broken music, possibly for the rest of the match. I hope y'all enjoy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
This is so
You
dumb.
know, European only PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah.
Known for their quality.
I love that we hear this, and there's no way for us to know if this is an emulator issue or a game issue. It's just, there's no way to know.
Both options are certainly...
They're there.
Yeah, and equally as believable.
Yeah, although, you know, PlayStation emulators have gotten so good that part of me feels that it wouldn't be the I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what? Everybody, Kuso6rande is all about suffering, and guess what? The audience gets to suffer with us every once in a while, too.
I'm sorry, friends.
Okay, while you're saying, Karol Z, that it's an emulation glitch, you can still glitch things out by doing something very specific in real games, like the glitch doesn't happen all the time for every single video out there, so I'm still not convinced it's an emulation glitch.
I suppose we will know later on. We can ask the other competitors, whether they had the same issue or not.
Yeah, well, other people, sorry, the music's back. Yeah, I'm really curious.
Yeah.
You know, didn't one of the players say they were offering backup audio for us?
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, Mifa should also have their audio available.
Let's go ahead and switch over there for now, and Polk, you can suffer alone. Goodbye.
We can suffer for a while, yeah.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Back to some smooth sounds, everybody.
So yeah, as you can already tell, like we're 20 minutes in, and we've got 3 players struggling still on the second stage. Incredibly hard stage. And as soon as Polk made it through that second stage, I think they're already on stage 5 now. I'm not in 4 or 5.
Something like that, yeah. But
so it's certainly a roadblock and potentially very important to like the standings at the end of this. How quickly they managed to get through this one.
Actually, I'm not sure I like this music any better. It's like, it's very 90s. Because, like, seriously, this music is a little bit more fitting for maybe a Tony Hawk game or something like that with the...
That's very generous of you, I'd say.
I said maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. Oh, look at this!
Everybody...
at the boss of the second level.
I love how many people are complaining that I switched the music. Let me go ahead and tell you that I rule the audio around these parts.
We've got a very decisive second place right now for Mifa, making it through the second level.
Very nice. And enough money to get a checkpoint there. Yeah, we
we'll
get to see if things are broken.
I'm so excited to find out.
Same.
Well,
Yep, it's broken.
there we go, everyone.
Well, we know now. Okay, I guess we can go back to Polk's audio then. See if Polk ever gets to a level that has decent audio again. You know what? Let's listen to both of them.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There you go. Double water music. How do you like that, huh?
I like it very much.
Oh, good. I did it for you. Okay, whatever. Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. Glorious end to my birthday right here.
Yeah, it's a happy birthday. Don Ravioli is asking if they can reveal something to chat. I would say that in general, that's going to be fine. As long as it's revealing something about the game that, we're, I don't know. In general, you can... Especially if we're not going to be seeing it, but yeah, I'm curious.
Reverse your time?
Wait. Okay. So the hourglass. So if you get low on time, getting the hourglass could actually help.
Oh. Wow. I did not know that. But it actually makes sense because I've played it somewhat, and at times I'd be like, wow, that thing didn't give me a lot of time at all. But that could certainly be a thing.
I kind of like that mechanic, except that it punishes you for being a good player.
Yeah, it certainly does, if that's the case. Oh, this music. Very glorious.
Yeah, actually, if for some reason, like, if it switches your first and your second digits, then that's probably kind of okay. Rockstedet, you're the only sucker who got this game as a kid here. Well, Polk played it, but didn't buy it. Or not Polk, you did. You did, Zavane.
Yeah. I did. I had the immense pleasure of playing it, but not owning it myself.
Welcome to all of our childhoods where every once in a while, borrowing a game was kind of a commitment because, especially if you rented, because you were stuck with that for the weekend. Buying a game was like a life commitment, okay? If somebody bought this, it's like being put in jail for life. There's no escape. That's what you've got. This guy, the weird dancing dude in front of the money bag.
Let's see if Polk made the money limit here.
Nope.
Oh no, just short. In fact, I think they had to reach 120, and I think they ended with 117. That's a little bit rough.
Oh, I love these emulation issues. It's probably going to be emulation-specific issues, which, I don't know. Here's the deal. They probably weren't thinking of Iznogoud when they made this emulation.
Yeah, I would agree with that. They probably did not.
I hope they weren't thinking of this game when they made it.
Miva is making a good job collecting coins right now. 120 at the moment.
It's a lot of coins.
Because if he can collect enough coins and get the safe zone of having collected the password, he could be in a really good position.
Yeah.
Trying to take the lead.
I definitely agree. Like, look at all the time he has as well. 180 seconds.
he has a lot of time.
Now, Kuso6rande, even though it's a race, the important thing is to make as much progress at any given point during your playthrough. So even though Polk is in the lead right now, if Polk goes back to the sea level, that's okay. Still, high water mark is set. But Mifa has a good chance if he can get to the end of the stage with all the coins needed in order to get a checkpoint after their essentially a save there. That would allow him to have a decent chance to keep pushing forward and making more progress. So
absolutely,
yeah, it's definitely looking like Mifa might get more consistent progress depending.
Absolutely. It's mind-numbing in a way.
This is okay. That's how I play the drums here. I actually had a drum class in college. And the worst part was it was at 7:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh.
I love playing drums in the morning.
At 7:30 in the morning. Now, I fell asleep and he whacked a bass drum in my face. I fell out of my chair.
Seems a little rude, I would say.
It was 7:30 in the morning. Calm down, dude, okay? Scaring me. Not gonna help me appreciate your class. Although I kind of appreciate it. I think it's pretty funny. I would probably do the same thing.
Hulk is now fighting the boss of this jungle stage, but I'm worried. I don't think they have enough coins to get the password, so they could be in trouble. Lethargic Scientist clears stage 2. Very well done.
Nice. Let's see if it's enough coins. She needs a decent amount, and the dude is happy. That's enough coins to get a checkpoint before the water stage, which means that Rikri is a little bit behind everybody else. Definitely is struggling the most so far. That doesn't mean anybody is out of it. Like, the levels go quickly enough.
Oh, here's a special level for Polkitsune. Very nice, clearing the level and also getting the password.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Good music.
Music.
Well,
I did not expect this for this match, but it's a pleasant surprise.
Zvane, who would have guessed? I wouldn't have guessed. Rikri and Mifarivia both clear their respective levels, and appears that they both managed to get a checkpoint. At least Mifarivia did. I'm not sure about Rikri.
Mifa is on to the jungle, continued second place, but I think Rikri just made it back to the second stage again.
Yes.
Still struggling with those water mines and flying carpets. Very rude platforming.
Oh my gosh. You know what? It's okay. We've had worse music on Kuso6rande. This is, like, not much worse, but worse.
Could possibly be a bad rip, yeah. I am not sure.
It could be. We'll go ahead and pretend this is how the game is supposed to be. Hey, Polk is through and gets the password Uranus. Iznogoud.
We're heading to space. Although not Uranus.
Why are we going to the moon?
That's an excellent question.
I know this bop. This is a good one. Same as the sea.
Yeah. We're back to familiar territory.
Now, I would prefer the music from Yolanda to this. It kind of sounds a little similar. I'm thinking Maximilian B's music, aka the screeching, wasn't great, or Spiss Pop that had really bad music. Like, it actually made me feel physically ill. What else? Rocky and Bullwinkle, no, that really isn't that bad. Like, I actually like the NES music better than the Super Nintendo music, and it's pretty bad. Tasmania for Game Gear is really high up there for the worst music we've had. Urban Yeti is only bad when it comes to the trombone disaster, but then you find out who made the music, and they're a noise band. It's completely appropriate for them. Maybe not for a video game, but for them, yeah. Rad Gravity, only the title screen is really bad. And even then, it's charming bad.
Yeah.
Homie D Clown, yeah, that made me feel ill.
Oof,
I think I would rather listen to this than Homie D Clown most days.
All right, so we're 34 minutes in, just about. I'm curious. I don't think I've seen it yet, but I don't. This might come as a shock to you, bro.
Yeah.
But this game is a broken mess.
Oh, really? Talk to me about that. How so?
So I'm very curious to see if any of our contestants will figure out that the jumping and resetting your jump is actually something you can do. If you take damage while jumping into something and just keep holding the jump button, you gain an extra jump on top of the one you did. So on levels like the moon that has like several tiers. Oh, look at that. I think actually Polk might have figured something out here. You can actually just damage boost on enemies to skip large tracts of several stages.
I love it. Good. You know what? Accidentally adding in speed strats because you overlook something, I actually fully approve of that, okay? You know,
Yeah.
if people can find a way to cheese something, it's not necessarily because you didn't think about it as a dev, it's because you were kind to the players.
Those are the best kind of speed strats, I would agree. And apparently, Mifa also did the jump just now. Also facing off against a boss right now.
Oh, what a 90s boss. I'm not gonna talk about that boss. That boss is a little questionable.
Yeah, we'll leave that one.
A little
We'll continue to
aged,
the next
yeah.
stage. Let's see. Did they get enough coins? I do think they did. Yes, very nice.
Pew 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 pew. People are mentioning Big Bang. I don't even remember what Big Bang was, like, besides the creation of the universe. Or what platform it's on. But yeah,
Big Bang.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no, sorry, I was just reading out loud. I don't recognize it either, actually. I don't know what it's from.
On the Acorn Archimedes. That actually explains a lot. Yeah. Rikri is saying that they are so mad, and yeah, I can't really blame you. Yeah.
Absolutely. Rikiri has been struggling on this second stage for a long while. And unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure, but to me, it almost looks like they have not figured out the fact that you can run. And I don't blame them if that's the case, because I did the same thing. I played this game for like 30 minutes, and then I realized that you can actually run.
How do you run?
You press, you hold down the X button, the cross button on the PlayStation controller.
Wait, so the bottom button is the run
button? The bottom button, yeah. That's the run button.
What the crap?
Yes, very non-standard.
Okay, yeah, what's jump in this game?
Leftmost square on the PlayStation controller.
They switched jump and run? Okay, so
Exactly.
it's
They've
like a
gotten
really
switched up.
crappy NES game. That's NES level of crap there.
Yeah, it is.
Seriously, you'd
yeah.
think people would have learned their lessons by the time the PlayStation came around, but no.
I think it was mentioned in chat as well that this is in fact a port of a DOS game. So maybe we can blame just it being a bad port on that particular point.
I don't know. I can't imagine the DOS game being much different. Like, it could be better, it could be worse. It could be the same.
I missed that, but now Miva is on the space level as well, so we've got a race for first place here.
Yeah, for first place, Polk has been doing very, very well. I see that a lot of people voted for the right side to get a victory over the left, but we might have an upset for all of those points that people put in. You never know, though, until the end. Oh my gosh. Three Hams in chat is saying the DOS version is probably R to run, J to jump. I unironically have played games where it's J to jump. I think that was Mega Man DOS. And let me just say, it's bad. It's bad. It's not quite as bad as, oh my gosh, that game that NPC decided to start running. The I can't remember what it's called because you used the whole keyboard for that, like F1 keys, you use the numpad, you use the middle of the keyboard for some commands. It was so incredibly bad. Also had a frame rate of like less than 1 sometimes.
3 degrees on the boss. Can he finish it in 3 seconds?
Mike is right side of Jennifer Ranger.
That's enough.
Wait, is
No!
No! No!
I'm so sorry. In fact, what happens, the boss dies, but it takes, for whatever reason, a couple of seconds before the transition to the actual end of the stage happens. So that's super unfortunate for Ikri right there. Super unfortunate.
I love that Lethargic Scientist got to the water level and typed in Discord, what happened? And so I just replied, the music is messed up in this version, sorry.
Yeah.
You're getting the true Kuso experience, you know?
Exactly, it's very Kuso appropriate, I would say.
Like, as far as I can tell, the rest of the game's working as quote-unquote intended. But
I think we got the question, is Myth ahead right now? It's hard to say at this point. Because I think they've both been into, and I might remember this wrong, been into the interior of like the spaceship. And that's where I recall the stage ending. So I can't really say right now, but I suspect we'll know very soon.
yeah, I know for a fact that Mifa got in there. Polk is in there right now. I believe they have gotten in there before as well. I'm not 100% sure, but hey, we've got like, what, 18 minutes left? I'm sure somebody is going to pass this.
He certainly got enough time to figure it out.
Lethargic Scientist is a little bit confused because she did end up, I think, going back. She typed in Discord, I killed the boss. What?
Oh, maybe they had a similar situation as Rikri did, killing the boss and then not having enough time. I didn't catch it, so I can't really say. Oh. Oh! Volk is struggling inside. inside the moon, I suppose.
Wait, you can kill the boss but not have enough time for what?
Yeah, it's what happened to Rikri when he got to the boss. You can kill the boss, but it takes a couple of seconds before the game actually heads to the next stage, like for it
That's
to
so
transition to the next
dumb.
stage. So you can actually kill the boss and then have a time over.
That is so dumb.
Yeah, it's very rude, very rude.
I'd say less than rude, no, not less than rude. More than rude. It's unacceptable, absolutely unforgivable.
Yes.
In my opinion.
That is fair.
But at the same time, you know, I'm just trying to think. This is a small software development company. I imagine they didn't have a lot of resources, and that at a certain point, you just have to ship. And, you know, even if the programmers know certain things do not work, sometimes management is just like, we have to get this out the door. Especially if management's thinking, you know, like 10 people are going to play this game because it's based off of a comic that's like 30 to 40 years old here. And like, we're just spending a lot of time on something that very few people are going to play. We just need to get this done. I could see management just rushing things because of that and ending up with this. Yeah.
Thankfully, it seems Lethargic Scientist has made it through the level, but not with enough coins, so that could be a scary thing.
Someone's saying it's a tie-in to the 90s cartoon. That would actually make a little bit more sense, because in general, when it comes to shovelware, their goal is just to get something out the door so that people buy it while it's interesting.
I think Miva is in the lead right now. He did not clear the level just yet, but he made it to a point that I don't think Polk's been to yet.
Yeah, I don't recognize this area. Mifa may indeed be in the lead.
At the bottom here, yeah?
I think it's a boss, taking a lot of hits.
Yeah, there we go. So we definitely do have a lead change at 45th
Very nice,
minute.
hot. Everybody doubting the left side. Take that.
Let's see if the coins were enough to secure a checkpoint.
Yep, that is a solid checkpoint. Time to die. Got her.
You are good.
At the same time, Polk is not really that far behind. We may see the boss fight in just a little bit. And if so, then I imagine they could catch up.
I still feel very, very... it's an unfortunate situation for Rikri right now, still seemingly not having explored the controller enough to have found out about the run button, the misplaced run button.
Yeah, you know, that's the Mikuyama mistake, not finding the run button.
That is unfortunate. Mikey getting called out.
I have to call people out because everybody calls me out.
Oh, I think Polk died to the boss there. I'm not entirely sure, but has to do the moon over again.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, then again, this one's a little bit more understandable because who maps run to the X button on the PlayStation?
Yes, it is unfortunate all around.
You know, I think Rikri is actually, you know, has a little bit of a benefit to learning how to use jumps in order to speed up. That's actually a very helpful kind of technique to find when it comes to video games. Things that, you know, probably are not intended to help you run, but that can be used in order to go faster. You know, so I'll say, didn't find the button you needed, Rikri, but you found a button that still helps. And I'd rather see innovation like that than complete frustration. Oh, boss time!
Here we go, though. Here we go.
Kill the boss! Kill the boss! He's
there we
efficient.
go.
Oh my gosh! Finally, I think the level's down.
Well done.
Please.
Well done.
Leave the level in the past.
Also, with enough coins, I do believe.
Oh, that dance. Yeah, that is a checkpoint. Moving on to the water level. Lethargic Scientist is still a little bit ahead, one level ahead. Mifa is in the lead, Polk in second. That's what it's looking like. Mifa, Polk, Lethargic Scientist, and Rikri.
We got the question whether the audio was still bugged, so I had to check on Miva's stream. And yes, the answer is yes.
Okay, good to know.
You might want to check it out. It's
well, Polk is probably going to get there in just a minute. Like, we've got the boss right here.
Also true. Although they have to get through the space race, I think the level is called first.
Well, I want to hear that too.
Also, good point.
There we go. The boss is down. Polk is moving on to the space race. Yeah, that's right. We're back to the 60s, everybody. Do a little dance. Guy looks like, nope, I'm so sad.
No.
No.
But I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Since it's space ride, we got space ride.
Oh, well, that's less exciting.
You need to get...
Oh, no!
I stopped in the middle of my sentence.
Quality video games, everybody. Quality... Although, we can't really blame the game for this because it appears to be an emulator issue. I'm still blaming the game anyway. I don't care. Whatever.
But yeah, collecting coins should not be an issue in this level. There's tons
so
of them.
many coins. And there was a health refill. That was good.
Yes, very useful. So long as they do not get a game over here, they should be fine to continue on and also be fairly close to Miva.
Oh, yeah.
Currently in the lead.
Like, Mifa definitely has the lead, but isn't necessarily going to hold on to it. Although I think it's going to start getting a little bit hard for Polk to move into first again. There we go. Stage is clear. Moving on.
We've got 9 minutes left, so it'll be interesting. This could be the deciding level for sure.
Squish Spectre time.
Oh, look at that. Miva doing the damage boost. Very nice.
Good plan there. Honestly, it's worth it.
I think Miva might be at the boss. Yes, boss of this level. So
this is so
quickly
dumb.
Moving on.
This is so dumb. Rikri, back to the aquarium. I'm betting that they are a little bit upset at the music, and I do not blame you at all.
Yeah.
I like the ghost sounds. I'm a big fan. Yeah, so the big question is, can Polk cast or catch Mifa? No, the stalag thingy disappeared. I'm not sure if it was a stalagmite or stalactite. It wasn't hanging. It was upside down on the ground.
Thank you, Don Ravioli, for catching that. I did not catch that. In fact, Miva died on the boss right there. So there's still very much time for Polk to catch up.
Oh my gosh, this level's brutal though.
Yeah, it is. It is. a lot of just like awful jumps. You can't look down. And appearing and disappearing platforms. Like the best.
My gosh! Not only that, but the platforming is more approximate than anything else. It's so bad. I love that the ghosts have a ball and chain that they use to attack you. It seems like the ball and chain are not doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
Good observation, yes.
Oh my gosh, how did you live, Polk? Oh, smack
no.
to the face. Oh my gosh.
And Miva falls as well. Oh, this is anyone's game with 6 minutes remaining.
Oh, so what might be a possibility? Did you just give them a zip file?
I did, yes.
Okay, because if they didn't unzip, that possibly could explain the audio.
I actually think they did, because we had some technical issues getting things started. So I don't think it's that, actually.
Let me believe. Oh, Polk learned the damage boost jump. I don't know if Polk actually realized that's what happened, but they may be on to the boss here.
I think there's still a fair bit off.
Oh, okay. I thought this was boss room. Yeah, you're right. We've got a little time.
But not super far away, so this is very exciting right now. Because Miva is having some issues getting back to the boss.
Oh yeah.
I think he might be stressing at this point, realizing that time is slowly running out.
I love that this game doesn't just have insta-death, it has insta-game overs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just like any quality video game, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad that ghosts are, like, physical enough that you can jump on their heads in this game.
Well, I haven't actually tried ever, so I can't really say how accurate that is.
I've never jumped on a ghost. I've never seen a ghost in real life, okay? I don't believe in ghosts.
Well, if you ever do end up seeing one, you could try jumping on it.
Yeah, if I do, I'm gonna jump on its face, a stupid ghost. How did Polk die? What even happened there?
Oh, no, they did not die. They're at the boss right now.
Oh, this is boss. Okay, never mind.
And I think so is Miva. This is so close right now.
Yeah, Polk could potentially take the victory here. Just gotta kill Shrek. My gosh, and Mifa is back as well. Yeah, this is a real race.
Is trying to save coins at this point, trying to stomp, butt stomp. But Miva is through. Miva's beat the boss.
Mifa back in, well, I guess still in the lead. And Polk has killed the boss as well.
Oh, this is within 15 seconds.
We absolutely need to keep our eyes on those two.
Yes.
Rikri on the bottom left. I feel like it's going to be stuck in 4th place. Lethargic Scientist stuck in 3rd place. Yeah. Polk and Mif. Oh my gosh. Mifa.
Oh,
yeah. No,
I'm sure we're butchering the name.
Oh, look at that summer sausage. I want to eat it. Okay, I like this level. I want to hear the audio. Well,
I gotta say also, I'm not entirely sure how this ties into becoming the Caliph, but I guess he's got a plan. Iznogoud.
Gotta become a small guy to become a big guy, you know?
Did you see what just happened on Miva's screen?
Back to the beginning.
What's going on?
Enjoy!
He got sent all the way back.
Oh, apparently that's why the snail emote. Maybe. What? Yeah, there was a snail at the beginning. That's cool.
Oh, the same thing happening to Paul.
Whee! Well, Mifa made it to that section first. Unfortunately, just got stung by a fly butt. I don't like those, okay? Flies should not have stingers, ever. Not allowed. Okay, I think Mifa is a little bit past where he made it to before. Hulk running to the right.
Yeah.
My gosh, this is so close. Mifa may be on to this next area, the little world. No, that was death, I guess.
That's the same.
I guess that was death.
I guess that was death. I actually don't know where
What-
the exit to this.
What are you gonna do? Okay. The exact
The
same,
same thing. Oh my gosh. Give me just 1 second, I'll try to figure out what you're actually supposed to do there.
Oh, it's okay. It's all good. Yeah, figuring out the direction could help. But oh my gosh, this audio.
Yeah, we've only
This
got
has
30
been a
seconds.
very special video game. Let me tell you. Ants murdering each other.
Oh, you're supposed to land on a leaf that carries you over.
Oh, I mean, of course you are. Yeah,
Oh,
at
gosh.
this point, Polk getting knocked back over, and that is time. I believe
That's
it is
time.
fairly clear that we have a winner, unless going in that pot was important at
Oh
all that Polk
gosh.
went into. Which I don't believe it is going to matter.
I don't think so either, but I'll check right quick.
Yeah,
just to be
go
sure.
ahead and check just to make sure. Oh my gosh. This was very much a game. Okay, somebody is checking. That was the switch to advance. That might have been a lead change right at the end that Polk made.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh, yeah, I think it might have been. Because there is an on-off switch in there. Wow. I did not imagine this would be that close. That's actually
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm inviting them both to join voice if they would want to come chat. Yeah, as far as I know, I didn't see a single switch in the game that wasn't required. Let me go ahead and drag Polk in here. Hello there, Polk.
Hi, bro.
Oh my gosh, what a game.
Hello.
Uh,
Hey, Paul. Welcome.
Oh my gosh, yeah, here's the deal. We're trying to see... Yeah, you fell into a pot, and you found a switch in there, and we believe
Yep.
that switch turns on a leaf. Why does it turn on a leaf? I don't know, video game logic. But if
sounds
you
about
did,
right. Sounds about right.
that is a tiny amount of progress past Mifa.
It took me a moment there because the first time I was bounced by that snail, I missed the pot. I thought, this is what they want me to do. Oh, fudge.
Yeah, it looks like Mifa was looking at that as well and got bounced, but unfortunately didn't bounce to the pot. So I believe that is essentially what you had to do, bounce on the snail and get into the pot. Polk,
Give me the progress.
you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
First.
Hats off, that's amazing. That was incredibly close at the end there.
Oh my gosh. So,
I was thinking
congratulations.
for a moment when Mifa said, that's why the snail emote, right? Yep. I thought we're in the same place. We're at the same friggin' place.
Talk me through this game. I need to find out a little bit about this. What are your thoughts about the game?
The artwork is beautiful, very well made. I think that's where all the budget went because testing was not great on this.
Honestly, knowing the company that worked on it, and as well as the Asterisk game, some of the Asterisk games, they do very decent art, is what I would say. Yeah, it's a mishmash of chaos, but at the same time, so's the comic, from what I understand, you know?
Yeah. I believe the platforming was what I've heard about the Link and Zelda game on the CDI, where all of the platforming is planned by the image. So you really can't tell what's a platform, what is it. All you can do is jump, hope, and pray that the fall damage god doesn't hit you in the face.
Oh, yeah. I do love that it appears we had a specific emulator issue that everybody stumbled into where the music broke. And I laughed so much when I heard that. Okay, let me tell you.
That music.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought for a moment, am I the one having audio issues? Am I the one? And then you're back to me. Oh.
Yeah.
There's some extra Kuso sauce for you all.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, it was so close at the end. You both did absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
All
I'm
of the
gonna have to
players
watch that
did.
again. Because...
I know that sometimes people struggle a little bit more, especially when it's your first time on the tournament. Never feel bad about how you did if you didn't do super well, because guess what? I almost always take last. Even in 4-player match, it's just how it goes, you know? Some people are unexpectedly good, and some people are like me. And, worst case scenario, you're like me. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but there you go.
Hey, you're happy, you're having fun. Counts.
Oh
I'm very impressed by everyone. I think you all did great, and especially getting as far as you both did in an hour. I think that's amazing. So, hats off.
Yeah,
sure.
kudos.
My cup to
Seriously.
Rifa because I know the struggle she went through, and he, I might be wrong here, but
Yeah. We definitely had multiple people with the bad music. We checked. It was great. I do want everybody to know, by the way, that Polk has played for us quite a bit in Don't Make Us Bored, and you also help with the Retro Book Club over at Okami's stream, right?
I did join recently, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the Angela Project I brought in there too, so you had a feeling there'd be a few cutaway games when you climbed in. We were going to get something obscure.
Yeah, what game or what time do you have the stream over there for the Retro Book Club?
The Retro Book Club happens every Friday evening. Unfortunately, I don't have a specific time. Usually it happens around 3:30 my time, around Atlantic.
Okay.
That's usually when it happens. Yeah, we get 3 invitees every Friday, along with Okami and another host, and we each give about a game that we play for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Any kind of game can go.
I just love that you all play together for 30 minutes and you're like, here are my thoughts about the game. It's just kind of fun. It's always good, I feel, to get a variety of video game in your diet.
You get things you never see before. That's like a big part of it, is that some games we never heard about, and you get to explore that kind of history.
Oh, Lethargic Scientist also helps with that? Well, good.
Yes. Yes.
I
We're
just love
surprised
that.
we're both in the same match. So.
I love that there are so many people who are who work on various projects together, who do different streams, who enjoy good games as well as the bad. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Did either of you have anything else to say?
Otherwise,
no.
yeah, I'm looking forward to Don't Make Us Bored. Even more of that. I've also been playing in Gen Trooper Tourney that Blast from Restore would have more information on.
Oh, sweet.
And otherwise, I'm looking for more ways to be able to stream around.
Cool. Yeah, so everybody, Don't Make Us Bored is being moved to Friday to correspond both with when Corndan is going to be around and with a game release that is going to be out on that day. So we're going to get some fresh look at a game. Come on over. It's generally at 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's go ahead and raid Darbian, who's currently doing world record attempts for The Wizard of Oz on Super Nintendo. Did we have a good raid message, chat, or anybody? It's just this one that's being moved on over to Friday, so don't stress too much. We'll usually have it on Tuesdays. Leaf. No. Silence. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of good. Oh, Fantasia needs you. Fantasia needs you. Yes. I think he will like that. Go. You can also yell silence if you want, okay? It's essentially the same message. Let's go support Darbian with Wizard of Oz. Thank you all. And be back Friday for Don't Make Us Bored, and otherwise most likely next weekend as well for more Kuso6rande. Remember, the games are bad and our players are amazing. See you all then. Bye, Zavain.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Pope.